make sure you hit subscribe and hit the bell to turn on notifications. What's up guys, my name is Daryus P and welcome back to another Mortal Kombat 11 combo tutorial. In this video, I have a combo tutorial with Geras. Now, if you want to do this combo, you're gonna need the moves Quicksand and Bed of Spikes equipped. Let's get right to it. We starting off with Deathless Giant, the forward 2-1. Looks just like that, baby. Let's keep it moving. Okay, so after the Deathless Giant, we going into Bed of Spikes, the back 1-2. And we are gonna amplify to get that extra damage and to get that pop up. Let's practice going from Deathless Giant into Bed of Spikes. Looks just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now, let's keep it moving. Okay, so after Bed of Spikes, we're gonna hit them with the Sledgehammer, the back 2. But we are gonna have to dash forward. This is a full dash. Do a full dash forward and then go into the back 2. So let's practice going from Bed of Spikes into the Sledgehammer. Gonna look just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Okay, now let's practice going from Deathless Giant all the way down to Sledgehammer. Just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Just like that. Now, let's keep it moving. Okay, so after the Sledgehammer, we're going into Temporal Advantage. The back forward 1, and we are going to amplify. You know what this move does, baby. It freezes them in place so you can do whatever you want to them while they're just sitting there and they can't do anything about it. But listen, when I go from Sledgehammer into Temporal Advantage, I'm not doing back 2 and then back forward 1. I'm going to do back 2 forward 1. That's it. Back 2 forward 1. All together in one motion, like back 2 forward 1, like you guys just saw. It's gonna look just like that. Well, it's gonna look like, and since I'm gonna amplify it, it's gonna look just like that. As you can see, my inputs over there on the left side. But let's practice where we are. Kind of already did, just practice going from the Sledgehammer into the Temporal Advantage. Now let's go from Bed of Spikes all the way down to Temporal Advantage. Looks just like that, baby. Let's look at that one more time. Okay, now let's practice going from Deathless Giant all the way down to Temporal Advantage. Just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now, let's keep it moving. Okay, so after Temporal Advantage and while your opponent is frozen in place, you're gonna hit them with 2 uppercuts. While they're just sitting there, doing so much damage. So let's practice going from the Sledgehammer to the Temporal Advantage into the Rising Gauntlet. Looks just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's go from Bed of Spikes all the way down to Rising Gauntlet. Looks just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Okay, now let's go from the Deathless Giant all the way down to the double Rising Gauntlet. Looks just like that. I already have 334 damage. Let's look at that one more time. Now, let's keep it moving. Okay, so after the double uppercut, we going into Eternal Hate, the forward 1 grab. Looks just like that, baby. So we can't practice going from this, right? That's just not gonna work. That's just not gonna work. So let's practice going from temporal advantage all the way down to eternal hate. Looks just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's go from sledgehammer all the way down to eternal hate. Just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Okay, now let's go from bed of spikes all the way down to eternal hate. Just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's go all the way from the beginning, from the Deathless Giant all the way down to eternal hate. Just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now, let's keep it moving. So we're gonna end this move off with quicksand. The down back one with the neck smack, just like that, baby. Now let's practice going from eternal hate into quicksand. Looks just like that. Now when you're doing any special move after you're doing eternal hate, since this move is switching sides, right, you have to do the inputs to the quicksand as if you're already on this side even before you get over there, right? And it's gonna look just like that, right? Now let's practice going from temporal advantage all the way down to the quicksand. Smack. Looks just like that. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's go from the sledgehammer all the way down to quicksand. Let's look at that one more time. Now let's go from bed of spikes all the way down to that same old quicksand, baby. Let's do this. Already at 367. Let's look at that one more time. Smack. Now let's do the entire come up from the Deathless Giant to the bed of spikes, amplified of course, to the sledgehammer, to the temporal advantage, amplified again, to the double. I said the double rising gauntlet, aka the uppercut, into the eternal hate, and then finish it off with the quicksand. Let's do this. $390 damage full screen without a crushing blow. Oh yes, he is broken. Let's look at that one more time. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. 390 damage Geras combo tutorial. My name is Daryus P. Thanks for watching.
Predictable.